Welcome back to Like It or Not. A few days ago, it was reported that Donald Trump had attacked immigrants once again. His disgusting comments were reported by the New York Times. And we know that Trump has been trying to get immigrants of color out of the country with the wall, creating the Muslim ban, ending DACA, and ending TPS. The Times reported that he vented about having an influx of immigrants since January, and that basically made a mockery of his pledge when he got into the White House to put white supremacy in the nation. That was his pledge. According to the article, he said, quote, now, this is a report, he said, quote, sorry about that. More than 2,500 were from Afghanistan, a terrorist haven, the president complained. He said Haiti had sent 15,000 people and they all have AIDS. He grumbled. And this is according to the New York Times. They also said, we're going to the next post. It said 40,000 had come from Nigeria, Mr. Trump added, and he said once they had seen the United States, they would never go back to their huts in Africa. And this is from two officials who asked to be anonymous because they were discussing a sensitive conversation in the Oval Office. Now, this is a report of his alleged comments with the sources, like I said, wanting to remain anonymous. But knowing who Trump is and his history of racist comments, especially towards black and brown immigrants, I'm just going to go ahead and believe that he said this. Those are my views. You can believe whatever you would like. And this is the second time Trump has come for the people of Haiti, my people. As I always announce proudly, I am a Haitian American. Trump insinuating that all Haitians have AIDS means that you're speaking on my blood, my family, me. And Trump supporters who are already small-minded racist people who eat up every lie he says, clearly why they're starving. But those people will actually run with this. All Haitians have AIDS. Well, hear me loud and clear, people of ignorance. The UN reports only 2% of people have AIDS on the island. That's 15,000 people on an island that is populated with almost 11 million people. But knowing Trump supporters and how they are backing this trash tax bill, they don't know how numbers work. I already told you guys how tough Haitians are, and I mean it. Look at me. My family and I have endured bullying and have gotten so much flack for being Haitian growing up. But we rose above it. So if any Trump supporters want to see these hands, come at me about AIDS. I digress. Actor Ben Stiller, who does some amazing work out in Haiti for the community, had this to say about Haitians over the holiday break in response to Trump. He said, Haitians have contributed so much to our country and endured so much hardships and challenges, which is true. But it's a vibrant, creative, and visceral place filled with hardworking, decent, and good people. Hashtag Haiti, hashtag Happy Holidays. He is definitely invited to every Haitian home for soup jumeau on the 1st of January. But very true about my people. Let's talk about what Trump could have done and put some respect on Haiti's name, especially when we helped contribute to the fight for freedom here in the U.S. As one person pointed out on Twitter, he said, thank you to Ben Stiller. You are absolutely right. In 1779, free Haitians volunteered to fight in Savannah, Georgia, in support of the American Revolutionary War against the British. But Trump will never give credit where it's due. Calling people from Afghanistan terrorists is wrong, especially when some of those people are out here fighting for this country. Disrespecting Nigerians, saying that they come from huts, those are kings and queens, some of the most prosperous people of color. Then you disrespect the first free black country in the world, Haiti. Like I said, put some respect on Haiti's name, okay? What do we got to say about this? Because you know I can go in about this all day. I'm sick and tired.
I'm tired. When you said you wanted to throw some hands,
You can come get these hands. Don't ever talk to me about, this is the thing. I wanted to read a lot of comments, before I got into this conversation because I wanted to see where everybody's head was at. Yeah. But you have some people who don't even support Trump, who believe this stupidity. I mean, Google is literally just a click away. If we're talking numbers, you know what I mean? 2% of people in Haiti have AIDS. And we were talking, and you were pointing out, you made a good point. You see, when a place is constantly being pushed down
Yeah.
by the U.S., okay? By
Yeah.
people like
Yeah.
Trump, who love
And his
our
buddies.
resources, who love what we have over there in Haiti, who like to come and look at the beautiful islands that we have, who like to come over there and bask in vacation stuff and as well. But
come to plunder.
Come to plunder and enjoy our resources, but want to keep us down and take it from us. You guys are the ones in the comment section talking about something. Well, I have been to Haiti and it looks a little, girl, good day. Okay? Girl, good day, because at the end of the day, that has nothing to do with anything. Do your research. Yeah. How about in America? People have AIDS here too. You know, how about anywhere else? Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm itching to get into this conversation. No, and rightfully so. Like, you know, this. You know, you come from your Haitian immigrant family, so, you know, your passion is definitely understandable. And I think everybody should be, you know, whether we're from Haiti or not, we should all be pissed off at some shit like
whether
this.
You're from Nigeria or not, whether you're from Afghanistan or not.
My question is, like, I'm upset that you even have to entertain this. Right? Why do you even have to explain to them? Why do you have to throw numbers back at them to let them know that the white supremacist in chief in the White House is lying about something like this? You know, not only is it harmful to Haitian Americans, to immigrants, to black people in general, because that's one of the things he was going for. Not only is it detrimental there, but it's also detrimental to people living with AIDS. Right? We're just getting into a place in society where the stigma that's attached to HIV and AIDS is starting to be reversed. People are able to have families, right? There's the CDC just released information a few months ago about people, you know, with the undetectable levels of HIV not transmitting it to their partners. So all this wonderful good news is coming out on the front of people who are living, because they're human too, right? They're real people. So not only did Donald Trump attack the Haitian community, the Nigerian community, the people from Afghanistan, and black people in general, but he also undermines the progress that we made and the positive community, the people who are living with HIV and AIDS. You know, this is disgusting that we even have to discuss this from this piece of crap that's in the White House.
You're right, and I feel the same way, because when I first seen it, I was upset, but only from this point that I was upset. Just the fact that he said, like I said, growing up, we had to deal with everybody coming at us from left to right. We finally got to a place in society where people are like, you know what, culture is nice. You know, this black person doesn't have to be only an American. They may come from another part of the world, and that's okay. We don't only have to eat cat, or we come from a place that's, you know, where we only come over here with boats, and we come over here with...
Is that video?
Oh yeah, that video you're referring to, where the man had to clarify a lot of that. But, you know, we only come on boats. We have no money, you know, we're poor people. That's the thing. We've come into, these Haitian Americans, we had to fight for our parents who get ridiculed at work. I watched my mom get ridiculed at work. So Trump, being a person coming out here, this is why we have to speak about it. He opened up his mouth to this section of people that he got, these Trump supporters, these Republicans who only listen to whatever he says. Like I said, they eat it up. That's why they're starving, because they're eating up nothingness. But he definitely throws it out to them, and these people are going to see me and just automatically say, oh, she has AIDS, or these people have AIDS. That's disrespectful, with no background, with no nothing. I looked in these comment sections, like I said, it was coming from the left and the right. Because we got some racist folks on the left as well. And they were in the comments saying, well, that is a black country, and they're really poor, and da-da-da-da. But did you do your research? Have you been there? What are you doing? Yes, we went through some tough times, but we are like, listen, we're the first free black country. Look at that's who we are. Do you know what runs through our veins? We're fighters. And the fact that I have to explain that to you guys is ridiculous. But
that's the part.
The only reason I explain it is because I'm sitting here, because these people really don't know. And what the Bible says, it says, you know, forgive them because they don't know. So I'm going to give you this one time of forgiveness because you don't know. So I'm schooling you right now, and I will not school you again. Okay? Enough is enough when it comes to the Haitians. Enough when it comes to any immigrant of color. Enough is enough. Let us live. We came over here. We're paying taxes just like everybody else. We're doing what we have to do to make it here. Already having to be looked at as some poor people or whatever. But we are trying our best. Trump tried it. He got the wrong ones.
You're not just trying your best. You guys are like, You said it earlier. You said it a few minutes ago before we started the show. You said that that you have had to fight against this all of your life, and finally got to a place where being from Haiti gets a level of respect like that you guys never got growing up, and now to have this man in the White House undermining that speaks volumes. But then it also speaks to the damage that this. I can't even use the words that I want to say with regard bun clown stick. I'll finish that. Anybody who understands, you already know what I'm talking about. Fuckface bun clown stick in the White House has put this into the national dialogue to intentionally hurt people. That's the thing. It's like, for his shits and giggles, the president of the United States is hurting an entire group of people, and here you are having to explain and justify and give examples of greatness, which you don't really have to give examples. You're just you, right? But we're having to have this conversation because of the man that's in the White House, and there's an entire group of people who get off on this. There's a type of group of people who want to hurt and cause pain like this, and so this is why it's okay. You would ask yourself the question, why is this okay? It's because there is the underbelly of the United States. Some of the most disgusting people in the United States, they actually enjoy the pain that Trump is causing people.
You know what's funny? I usually don't entertain the foolishness. Okay? I don't entertain it. I don't have time for it. But people from Afghanistan who have nothing to do with terrorism have to come over here and already be looked at in a certain kind of way. If you look like you're from anywhere from the Middle East, they already associate you with being a terrorist. That's what Trump is highlighting that even more. You have Africans who had it really growing up. I know some Africans who I know I've talked to who said they had it the same way as Haitians. If you're a black immigrant, if your family's from somewhere else, or they speak some type of way, they're looked at so crazy. But it's so crazy when you're a white immigrant.
None of that. Look at his wife. His effing wife.
Yeah.
Right? She's an immigrant, right?
Yeah.
I think she came over here before she was legally supposed to, but anyway, they don't see anything wrong with that because there's a huge white supremacy correlation to this, right? Hands down. Like, we're trying to explain like the psychosis of Donald Trump, but it's very simply put. He's the white supremacist in chief. This is what he thrives on. This is what he grew up on. I mean, you got to think about it. He's 70 years old. That means he was alive during Jim Crow. Like, he was alive in 1964 when black people got the right to vote. What side do you think Donald Trump was on in 1964, 1965?
I need somebody to really
let's be real about that.
No, we're having some issues with the line right now.
What's the word on the live stream?
They're saying that they're trying to call, but they're not able to.
Okay, no, we'll get the phone calls. So 857-600-0518. We'll discuss this. We'll take a quick break. We'll see what's going on with the phones because we definitely want to hear from you on all of these. And when we come back, we'll cover a couple of other stories. We'll be back right after this.
Because I could sit on here all day and talk about this.
Girl, bye.